fat ass mole.
Fat face mole. You better rack off your mole.
Dumb mole. Dumb mole. Dumb mole. Dumb mole.
Shut up, you mole.
Shut up, mole.
Yeah, you mole.
Such a mole. Such a mole.
Welcome to season 3, moles. New year,
New moles. Same moles, I should say.
same moles with new moles.
Same moles. How are you,
I'm
mole?
good, thanks. Yeah,
Yeah, what? 2026?
you're looking healthy. This is a good. I think we both look healthy-ish.
Do you know what? I feel like because both of us were so sick last year that we've just come through the other
And
end.
we don't mean like, oh, it was sick, bro. I mean
Yeah.
like we were absolutely like.
I mean, it does look like I'm like fully sick, bro, like with my fucking Adidas fucking WOG shirt on. But
my Lebanese boyfriend is in prison, but he didn't do it. He was framed.
it's like the new thing is like Eshays in Australia. They're
Oh,
like
really?
they're like the new like kind of bogans and stuff like that, and they wear this with the little side bag and they're dealing drugs.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready to enter my like little like fanny pack across my chest era.
It's very WOG coded. I would say
Yeah.
that.
It's very yup, bro, here in Dublin as
Oh,
well.
yeah, right.
But it is convenient if you were dealing illicit substances. You got your little zippy
You see,
compartments and stuff like that.
Amazing. So we're talking about gym moles.
Yeah.
I feel like gyms are also ground zero. Like airports and gyms are like ground zero
Yeah,
for moles.
I totally agree. Like same level of misery, same level of stress, same level of misery. Like I always think you see the worst in humanity at the gym as well.
You see the worst, I feel like. And it's always like, I love people watching at the gym.
Yeah.
Especially in different countries.
Yeah.
Because I always find like I love going to like gyms in Asia.
Yeah, like or any of the chains are good. Do you know if you go
Yeah.
to like one of the chains in the UK and they're not great, but they're grand. They get
like
it
a
done.
pure gym kind of
Yeah,
thing.
and they're just
Yeah.
like, yeah,
You just like, you
Pure
have to
grim.
sanitize.
Pure Grim. Welcome to Pure Grim.
You have to sanitize all of like the equipment before and
It just,
after.
you know those mats, everything kind of smells a bit like sweaty feet and just, there's just, it's like a smell that'll never go.
What's the worst gym you've been into in your life?
I was in a pretty bad one in Bangkok and I put one of the weights on the floor and it went through the floor. And I was just like, well, that's me done. And I just left it there, but it like literally, like it dry went through the wooden floor thing. And I was like up high as well. It wasn't like a ground level one. So like it went through the wood. It was all like rotting from the like the condensation because it's so warm there.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean? So like the floor was literally rotting. So I was like, I haven't put on that much weight. And every time I walked, it was like crunching like snow.
Oh no.
Yeah, so the floor was kind of rotting beneath me. That was a bad one.
That sounds like how much did you have to pay to get into that
Oh,
one?
it was free.
Makes sense. Why?
Like Hotel California.
they can't
it's
afford-
free, but you could never leave. Every time you open a door, it's another door.
That's why like the floors are not safe. Free.
I had those kind of old. I've got a weird thing where I see old rusty barbells. I kind of feel like, yeah, this is like how old school gym. You know, like old rusty weights.
I know. Where did I went
You
to
have a
one once,
smoke.
and then you have like the you have to put like the screw kind of things on it. They're like
Yeah.
I actually went to a gym here in Dublin. I think this was like last year or something, and it was out in Swords, right?
Nice.
And I went to this, and like I was doing the barbell. It was quite a new gym, but when the barbell that you like lift to do like your like fucking what is it, Russian squats, whatever.
Yeah.
And I can't even remember the thing. And on the
I only
side
do
thing,
Ukrainian
those
squats.
side,
Anyway.
of course you did, honey. And you know those things that you put on so to stop the weights from
Yeah,
falling.
yeah.
And this thing, it had like never forget 9/11.
It's swords.
I was so confused by it. I was just like, I took like a photo of it. I was
bizarre.
like, right.
Like whatever if it was like Free Palestine or something like that. But you know what I mean? Like just.
They probably just, I think that's the thing. Like a lot of this old gym equipment from the US like goes elsewhere. They buy it cheap online or something. It was so funny. I was like,
Vote no against the Lisbon Treaty. What's happening here? Like, yes for gay marriage. What?
So yeah, I think like what was the weirdest gym I ever went to? I went to a pretty rough gym in South Africa once, and
Yeah.
like I think I was the only white girl in that
Nice.
whole gym, and I was like the whole time I was just like, and I think they were just looking at me like, what the fuck is she doing
Yeah.
here?
I went to one in the Czech Republic actually. I was doing shows with our pal Jer Staunton. And I had a really bad knee injury at the time. And I wrecked in Australia actually 10 years ago.
Oh.
From a drunken night out in the Rhino room. And
Was that 2016?
2016,
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
I destroyed my knee, but it took me years to kind of get my knee back
I
to
think
where
I
it was.
remember that.
I
That was
in
like in your
bits.
elderly time.
I had to strap my knee up every night and take painkillers before every show. It was ridiculous. But me and Jer were there, and Jer's like, I'm absolutely not doing any exercise. I'm here to drink and do shows. So like he was like having loads of free pints. I was doing like keto, and then I went to this gym in Prague,
damn.
and I remember going downstairs and same thing. These
Yeah.
lads are just like these like behemoths of men. They're just like, "Rrr!" And they're all like, and they're just like, who's this shifty little Irish kid? And I'm just like, hey guys.
Have you ever done that thing where you just like walk into a gym and then you just like see the people and then you walk
Yeah,
out?
nope. Yeah, nope.
This is not my gym.
Yeah.
I feel that as a woman all the time because sometimes I walk into these like gyms and they're like such like, and especially back before I really knew how to train or anything
Yeah.
like that, I was so nervous to be like, oh, they're just gonna look at me like putting on like a 5 kilo weight and be like,
Yeah. It doesn't matter. Like, I hate all that stuff. Like, I have a gym here in Dublin that I absolutely love, and it honestly keeps the rest of my life balanced.
Yeah, right.
And it's good crack, like, you know what I mean? But, like, you go in, you train, you do, like, a HIIT session or whatever for, like, 45, 50 minutes. There's no showers. There's no, like, that's what
Right.
I want.
There's no shower.
No, but, you know, there is one there, but, like, you just get in, everyone just goes in, they train really hard, and everyone leaves.
Yeah, nice.
Like, I don't want to go around chatting to people. You know, I don't want any of that. Or
Who does that in the
waiting
gym
for
anyway?
equipment or any of that.
Talking to people at the
It's
gym.
gross.
Oh, gross. See, I'm a Pilates and spin girl now. Like, this is I used to do 6 days of training, like full on weight training, but I was like, I don't want to look like a bodybuilder. So what am I doing this for? So now I do Pilates, reformer Pilates.
Gosh, I'm getting a little too shredded.
I know,
I need to
I'm
go to
too.
Pilates ASAP.
I was starting to get like the neck traps, and I was like, my neck was disappearing. I was like, I need to stop.
My traps are on fire.
No, every time I would see it, and like, because I think they're the things that grow mainly if you're a girl. You're just like, and then you start getting them, and I was like, oh, I'm not.
I have a weird genetic disorder that the only muscle on my body grows is my sweet traps.
But they do. They're so thick. So I was like, that's it. I'm gonna do I'll get the Pilates body and the spin body.
Imagine you're like in a gym and they're like thick traps, bro.
Nice traps,
You
Mal.
should get THICC tattooed on your traps.
that?
Thick.
I thought that was some like steroid. I'm like,
No.
no, I love spin and I love Pilates. Like I'm really like that.
I think
kind of girl.
it's good to mix it up. Like if I can't get to the gym, I think do a bit of running. Those class passes are handy.
Oh, so good.
But they're great if you're traveling like us all the time. And I always love it because it's a real good insight into a different culture.
Yeah.
Like I went to one in Barcelona and I was like, no one in my gym looks like this. There's all these like beautiful gays.
Right, I went
Oh,
to one
man.
I went to one in Barcelona as well, and I was like, I'm too ugly
Oh,
to
yeah.
be here. And that's when I walked out of.
It's
I was
like,
like,
it's
I'm
like
not-
they get a grant for having you there because you're so hideous.
But it wasn't even like a high end, like, you know, kind
No,
of
this
third
is
space
regular.
gym. It was just like it was a pure gym, like
Yeah.
that kind of vibe in Barcelona. And I was like, these people are so attractive. I can't be here.
Yeah. You come back to Ireland, you're like, I'm beautiful.
Like, I am high.
You're in swords with
I
your
know.
9/11 barbells. I
No,
got this right.
Oh.
Santa / my uncle.
Oh my God.
I got a keto scanner. If anyone can see this, it
This
looks
is
like,
not an ad. This
No,
is not a
it's just
sponsored
like
ad.
it's literally it's for scanning, and I
This is
did it just
crazy.
before we
You're
started.
fully into the keto, aren't you?
Yeah, my cousin actually, she does it in the UK, and we're like two keto losers. Like we chat to each other about it, but it works. Like I did it last
Does
January.
it?
I lost like nearly 9 kilos.
Did you put any of that back on?
Everything, every single bit of it.
That's
10
it.
kilos.
That's it. I'm like, well, why starve yourself and like.
I put on 10 kilos between June and the end of December last year. So I put on a Ryanair carry-on in 6 months.
Wow.
What am I doing? I'm up
Yeah.
and down like Oprah. But I did this and like it's ridiculous. Like, but I got I blew in my little keto scanner thing and the app told me that I hit 2.7 and that says you're at the very, very earliest stage of ketosis.
What the fuck is ketosis?
It just means that you're burning the fat of your body instead of burning like carbohydrates and stuff like that. But it's a really good way. It works for me. Apparently it's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
bad A lot of women don't do it because it puts up your cortisol levels. And actually makes you put on weight. So it's the worst of both worlds.
It's the same with like, because like that's the thing. Most of the time when they do like health stuff, it's always on a man's body, and like women, like, so even fasting is not that great for women.
Yeah.
Like, and I used to do fasting a lot, and I was like, I'm not losing
Imagine
weight.
fast, like it's so mental how the body works that you're fasting and you're not consuming anything and you're putting on weight. Where's that weight coming from?
It's crazy. So I just watched this. I know, right? It's like, and I think it's like, I don't know. It just, because I think women's body, when you go into starvation, it's different to how men's, like men's
So
start,
they
like,
switch and they're like, right, we need to put on
keep
weight,
the
we
fat.
need to protect.
Yeah, whereas like men's bodies like will burn the fat if it's in fasting.
Yeah.
And I watched this thing and it was like, basically if you're a woman and you're working out, you have to eat before a workout. You need to have something. You can't really do like fasted cardio and fasted workout's not good. And you have to have some kind of like food and protein for like up to 45 minutes after you finish a workout. Like that's,
wow, that's your window.
Men can like 8 hours later can like eat, but women, you have to eat. And I was like, that is game changer.
I have a sliding scale of about 5 kilos that I tried to stay within.
Right, okay.
And then I remember I weighed myself in Dubai when I was coming back from Vietnam last year. And then I had a week of shows in Dubai, and there's always a bit of drinking. And like the food in Dubai is amazing as well. Like, and I went to this gym in Dubai. My hotel was on the Palm. And like, you want to see some of the heads that come in. Like, I was the only one who didn't have Botox or filler.
Yeah.
But I was in there really early one morning.
Why not, Danny?
I know. At like 7 o'clock. This guy came in. He looked, I've never seen anyone, like he looked like he'd just done a bodybuilding competition, right? He was so vascular. Like he was like, and like he hadn't even started his workout.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, what have you just done to yourself? Like maybe just juiced up with steroids or something. But like if you haven't even lifted a weight, you haven't even done a warm up, and you're already bulging. He looked like an erect penis. Like he was literally like, I was just there, man. That can't be good for your heart. Like, I don't even look like that at the end of a workout, ever.
I mean, bodybuilders is like next level. My old trainer, my personal trainer, used to be like a women's bodybuilder, and I just like
bad for you.
Well, just like the fake tan and like the veins, like it looks like a penis.
Yeah.
You just showed me before. That's what memories. But I think my cousin is just dating a full on bodybuilder.
Oh,
now.
really?
Yeah, and it's so weird because like he's got all these photos.
Hope
of,
she likes egg farts. That's actually my kink.
Do you know what? Actually, it's so funny. My boyfriend has a trainer, and he was at the gym once, and like he was like, oh, he's like, that fucking stinks. And the trainer's like, he's like, oh, I thought that was you. I was so proud. You're like doing protein farts. Like
that's gross.
And he's like, no, it's not me. Like, and he's like, oh, I thought you were just doing some protein farts. He's like,
you're
no.
definitely farting too much if you can't even recognize your own farts.
Oh yeah,
that's
true.
like people who have too many kids.
Protein bar farts. Have you ever like done those grenade bars?
They're like, don't eat any of them. That's one of the reasons as well. I've done all that, and even all like the protein shakes and all that stuff. Just eat clean and train for a month or so, and it'll sort you out. And like drink loads of water. But this crack of like, oh, I'm just gonna have a protein, like they're just sugar. It's a Mars bar with protein powder. Like,
the bars are the worst. But I make
garbage.
I make protein shakes, and I'm very particular about like the protein and everything that I put in.
Your
as
spirulina.
Well. Yeah.
It's gross. I still do it. I remember when you were living in Berlin, and I stayed in your apartment, and you're like, oh, there's some spirulina there, and I was feeling a bit run down. I remember just mixing it with water, and I was like, this will fix me. And then I drank it, and it was like I scooped out like grass from underneath a lawnmower.
It's algae.
So disgusting.
It is algae. Like it's shit that you just find in the top of a lake. Like
I'm just having like little mossy poops, like little my poo looked like Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street because algae is grown inside of me. Like
it's pretty gross. Like even now when I put it in my
it
shakes,
smells like fish food. That's why
yeah.
I can't. I'm not into matcha. I know I know you're obsessed with matcha.
I'm actually not that obsessed with matcha.
But it has
anymore.
A fishy energy. Doesn't it have a little hint of fish?
No, it's more grass. I mean, it depends because like I went into this like tea shop in Germany, and it was like run by this like very sweet, I think gay like German guy, and he was so funny. And he was like, he's like, yeah, we have so many different types of matcha. There's one with umami, and then there's this one, and he was like making me taste like a full on matcha kind of thing, and I was like, this is
amazing. Matcha sommelier.
Yeah, right. No, but like 100%. Now when I go to Japan, like I'm literally booking in for so many like matcha workshops.
All the kids, like my niece loves it, like, you know what I mean, making the little drinks and then you pour it in. It's very Instagrammable and cool.
It is, and like, but now I'm also like, I'm kind of over my matcha thing because I've been drinking it for like over 10 years. Like,
and then it's like the Dubai chocolate bar, like know that a trend has gone too far. Like I was driving,
When
I was
it's
like,
at Starbucks.
no, I was in the middle of like somewhere like Port in Ireland in
Yeah.
like a back country road petrol station.
Oh, wow.
And they were selling Dubai chocolate, and I was like,
you're
it's
like,
gone too far. This
is
is
too-
beyond mainstream. Like they're a few years behind everything, and they're already like, we need to get rid of these.
Yeah. When you find it in places where you're just like, oh, okay, this is like much. Where was I recently? Oh, yeah, in my boyfriend's hometown in Punjab, right? So I was there, and literally around the corner from his house was this like coffee shop, and there was an oat milk matcha. that
Oh,
I could
yeah.
get.
They're
and
on the
even,
matcha train.
And even he was like, this is wild. We can get like matcha, oat milk matcha in my
Wow.
hometown. I was like, yeah, like crazy.
It's peaked.
Yeah.
What's your thing that you try and give up, or do you try and pull anything back in like the New Year's, right? And you're like, right, I'm out.
I mean, it's just getting back into fitness because I was like you, like I was so sick like
Yeah.
the end of last year, and so now I'm very fit most of the time. But when you're sick, like you can't.
It's
like,
the
you
worst.
Can't do it.
And like I'm pretty sure when I was away as well, I got some kind of parasite. I'd take like a worming tablet,
Yeah.
and you think that's kind of a good idea, but you don't even really lose that much weight on it. Do you know what I mean? I was like,
Oh,
well,
I did.
Oh, did you? Yeah, but you got like ridiculous. By the way, just anyone listening, this is not any kind of life advice because she got like the worst food poisoning.
I got like I mean, to be fair, I've had like 4 very bad food poisoning from India, but like this one was like this
I'm
one was
lucky.
different. This one was different because I was like literally
I can change them.
I was in the fetal position. I thought I was like in labor. I had pains that were that bad, and I'm holding my boyfriend's hand. And I'm like, make it stop. And he's just
At
there
least
being
he
like,
knows what he's getting in for if you have a baby.
yeah,
like,
right.
You know
I
what
know.
I mean?
He was like, and I'm like squeezing his hand. I'm like, ah! Like it was awful. But anyway, I took antibiotics and I'm fine. And I always like, whenever I take antibiotics, I like also lose weight because I'm not hungry when I'm
Yeah,
on
that's
antibiotics.
true.
And then I'd like literally I'd eaten so much over Christmas that I just kind of like then my weight just kind of balanced.
Yeah,
out. And I was like,
I'm
oh,
like
no.
that. I'm just real up down. Like I don't know. Like I got stuck into keto for the last week, and I've been
Yeah.
training loads. And
Yeah.
then after 2 days, I was like, "This is going to be unbelievable." And then I weighed myself, and I put on a kilo, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"What the fuck is happening here?" I'm
I
like,
stopped weighing myself like
I do
long
it
time
once a
ago.
week because I want to keep track of what
Yeah,
I'm doing.
but I think for men it's like okay, but like I have like PTSD because like from an eating disorder, so like I hate like weighing myself now, and I even had to weigh myself at the hospital when I went in there like when I was sick, and I was like I don't want to weigh myself. Like,
Speaking of, like the Ozempic Monjaro thing has gone nuts. Like it's
crazy.
modern day bulimia, and it's crazy.
well, it's not
like,
even bulimia because you're not, but you just like it just is a hunger suppressant. But again, the same thing.
But
Like
people are
once you
going
go off,
nuts. Like they're not eating anything.
no,
like.
I know, but once you go off it, it comes straight
Yeah.
back. It's like the gastric band
Yeah.
sleeve, like this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather stick to my stupid keto breathalyzers and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. Once I don't like get into like mobility scooter territory from eating loads of cheese. That's
But I'm now all about balance. Like because I've done so many crash diets. I've done like,
Yeah.
you know, the not eating thing. I've eaten too much. I've like all this kind of stuff. And now like, and I actually I'm lucky because I love exercise. I love going to
Yeah,
the gym.
yeah.
I love spin class, even if like I've been going to
spin
this.
classes are brutal.
They're brutal, but I love
Those
them because
the assault bike in the gym is the worst thing for me. It's just an
Yeah.
energy
Yeah.
vacuum. Like you do like a minute on it, you're like,
yeah, but I mean, I love it because it's like 40 minutes of just like high intensity, and then I'm done. Like,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I'm out. And but like it's so funny because like I'm in London, and some of the spin instructors in London are like mental, but also funny. Like
the lights and everything going.
yeah, like the lights, and that's what I feel like. I'm in a club, you know, like
Yeah.
I like that feeling of it, and good music. But like, and some of them, like, you know, because they also have to try and be like motivational as well.
Yeah,
in, like the thing.
yeah.
And I remember I had this one instructor, and they were like. They're like in this like, you know, part like just before the end of the class, and they're like, okay, you know, sometimes in life you might
stop.
fail. And he put on this track. and he's
Chill
like-
out, Tony Robbins.
Yeah, and he's like, this song reminds me of when I was at university, and like, you know, I failed. But that doesn't matter because look where I am now. And I'm like, it was like the most unmotivational.
Never take
speech.
life advice off people whose life you don't want.
No, it's like, I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't like if my career goes to shit, I probably would become a spin instructor because I would like love that shit so much.
Pilates spin instructor.
I
There's
love
you know, there's a chain in the UK. I think it's David Lloyd. Is that
Okay.
the big chain?
What is
so my mate is in. It's a big gym chain, and they're
Oh,
quite
okay,
expensive.
possibly.
So they
Yeah,
have
yeah.
everything, right? They've got like a swimming pool. They've got like tennis courts. The gym's really good.
Right.
And they've got the spa, all that stuff.
Yeah.
They're real strict. Like anytime I go with my friend, you have to sign in. You get a bracelet. You have to log in on an iPad. It's you
Yeah,
can't, it's always
yeah.
just a pain in the arse. But anyway, me and my pal always try and go. But they have these classes, right? And the classes that he's like, they're like HIIT classes. You know,
Yeah.
so you do like station of weights, you do
Right.
burpees, you do whatever, you do the bike, you do boxing. the one thing you weren't allowed to do at the gym unless you were a member was one of these, right? So he rings his mate, his name is Pear Boy, right? That's his nickname and his friends. He's like, listen, he's like, all right, mate, goes, listen, my mate Dan is over. Do you mind if they're signing up for a class and then he'll just use it, right? Now he did it. Now his real name is like Adrian, right? But he's a 5'6" black dude, right? So I had to go into the class and I was like, what if they have their pictures or something on the iPad? Yeah. So I had to go in pretending to be Adrian Dresden, right? And I went in and it was so funny because like I was doing all right at the start. And then I was so tired and I'd been on a Ryanair flight that morning. I started fading. And then the girl doing it was really slow. North London, come on, you need to step it up. And she kept going, come on, Adrian, you can do better than that. And I'm like, who's this Adrian loser? And then like halfway through, I realised she was shouting at me the whole time. I was like, wow, that Adrian guy's stats are so shit. Like, you know, because they have them up on the screen.
Oh, I hate
it's
that.
Awful.
I hate that. I did a spin class in Switzerland and they had those bikes where like it literally tells you who's like not doing well and it goes into like the green. And you're there and you're
For
like...
me, it was like secondary school all over.
Oh, I hated it. It was
Performance
so bad.
appraisal while you're doing it.
I know. It's so... But like some of these like high-end like gyms and stuff are just like next level.
Yeah, like I remember when I first started doing shows in Australia like 10 years ago. Do you remember F45 just opened?
Yeah.
And we got free passes. And I went in and I was like, this is a cult. Like
It's
even
such a
10
cult.
years ago.
It's
And they're
such
like,
a
let's
cult.
all get a picture for Facebook, guys. And I was like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, Australia's really good at doing that kind of shit. But like the latest thing that I just find, I do not understand it. It's literally human torture is high rocks.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's torture.
And I love people make it their personality as well.
Like
People put it on dating apps. They're like looking for a little high rocks buddy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, imagine reading that.
But like my friend was telling me all about it, like in the competition and stuff, and I was like, that literally sounds like what is wrong with us as humans now? Like,
yeah. Why do we have to keep hurting ourselves?
Like it's torture.
Yeah.
Like this shit that they have to do. I was
burpees.
Like,
forced burpees.
and then you have to like run for like
and
five,
ball,
like,
I think you'd like do ball slams or whatever like a minute and then you like with a ball, not just like it's not that bad. Just banging your balls on the ground. Some dominatrix putting cigarettes out on you.
Do you know what? That I would prefer, right? You know, I would watch that, not fucking high rocks. Crazy. Anyway, so today we have got gym rolls. We've got a couple of gym rolls.
Yeah, let's get them out.
So we actually have a couple of people who have sent in a voice note, and we also have some written moles.
Stick the volume up.
So here we go. This is our first.
Where's this one from? Dublin?
I think this is from maybe Scotland. No, this is the.
I think it's the Irish one, is it? We'll find out.
Oh wait. Oh, that's on 2-speed. We don't want this. Okay, here we go.
Okay, ready?
I'm home for the gym for you, Danny. So I was in the gym today anyway, and this lad was doing leg workouts beside me, and I could smell. Nah, you know yourself. I'm not going to judge anyone. You know, they'll be on the gym. It is what it is. There's a proper smell, and I look down, and he has his pair of kicks sitting there, and he's in his bare feet, and he's walking everywhere around the gym, his bare feet. Like, who takes off their shoes in the gym? I just don't understand it. But, oh man, those dogs were barking back.
People are... It's the lack of self-awareness that I don't get.
I know. It's like, I hate it as well. Because I'm like, come on, guys. Like, at a gym, like... Because even, like, sometimes in gyms in, like, Scandinavia, like, you can't even wear your outside shoes into the gym.
Yeah, you got to bring a second pair.
You have to bring a second pair. So I'm like...
I get that as well. It's like you're doing, like, push-ups on a mat or something like that, and then someone's just stood dog shit in the way in. Do you know what I mean? Like...
I know, so funny. Oh, my God, I totally forgot about this. So I was in Singapore. When was it? Like, June last year. And it was, like... I was jet-lagged. It was, like, 11:30 at night. And I was like, you know what? I'll just go down to the gym and I'll stretch.
Yeah, I've done that.
And I took my shoes off, right? And I'm just there in my socks, like, and I'm just doing yoga. And then two men burst through the door, right? And they're like, excuse me, madam. And I was like, oh, and they're like, shoes must go on. And they've been watching me through the security camera. And then they come in and they're like, you must put your shoes back on. And I was like,
your dog's barking.
I was like, did they smell me? What the fuck? But I was like, there was no one else in the gym. Like, I was like, I'm going to sanitize
Singapore is so mental. It's like the Switzerland of Southeast Asia when it comes to the rules.
But I was like, this is crazy. But I think, yeah, honestly, like if you are barefoot, like socks, okay, fine. But like barefoot, you're a mole.
You're a mole monster.
You're a fucking mole.
Who's our next mole?
Our next mole of the week comes from, I think, is this a Scottish one? Maybe. Here we go.
I have a gym mole. It's to do with the changing rooms. I did a workout, came back to get changed, and there was a man stood completely naked with his back to me, with hair from the top of his head right down to his ankles, intermittently blow drying his pubic hair. I had to move seats just to make sure I wouldn't be hit by any strays. And the whole time he was doing it, he was humming away to himself. Horrendous.
What a mole.
Do you know what? Do you know what's so funny about that as well? Like, I just have this image of him blow drying his pubes. Do you ever blow on like on a dandelion and it goes?
Oh, yeah.
But it'd be just be like that, but with grey pubes. And like, I always found
I'm just
this.
imagining like Gandalf. Like,
Yeah,
the thing just-
yeah. It's like a spell. But like the worst thing as well is like when you're in a changing room in a lad's gym or
Yeah,
swimming pool,
right.
right? You get old boys and they put their foot up, right, and they'll talk to their friend and they just floss their fucking gooch and asshole. And they're like, yeah, Jesus, United, we're lucky today. And you're just there like, and they're like in front of your locker. So you're like, sorry, I just need to get past your aging ball bag to get it. It's just like, oh man, they're
The
so...
audacity. I think it's because like in women's change rooms, most people are like it's funny because like change rooms in Germany versus like England or anywhere else is very, very different, right? So in like the change rooms, like I find in the UK, like everyone, and in Australia, everyone's like, and they're, they're trying to dry their vagina and then they put their like
trying to put their pants on.
with the towel on and all this sort of stuff. And then you just go to like Germany and they're just like, hello. Yeah, no, I'm going to...
Guten Tag.
Just legs spread and you're just like, oh, I didn't want to...
Chill out, mate.
I didn't want to see your clitoris today, Olivia. Thank you. But I did. Yeah, it's crazy. And I feel like, and I'm always like that. I'm always like that. But then when I'm in a change room in Germany, I'm just like, just lay you out. Like, fucking...
Excuse me, can you pass me my phone?
Yeah, can anyone just rub some talcum powder on my tushy, please? Yeah, it's crazy.
Germans.
I think any of that behavior, like I always wipe down my, like all of the equipment I use.
Yeah,
I wipe
same,
it down
yeah.
after I use it. Like, and I think that's what I loved about COVID is that people would like, they were really pedantic
Yeah.
about it. But like now, like, and then you just get there and there's like a sweat mark.
I
and you're
know.
like, or a, crutch sweat mark.
Let me just lay down in your sweet sweat puddle. It's like...
And one thing I've like been traumatized by, I saw this TikTok once where this guy got pink eye because he'd put his towel down on like this thing and then he would obviously then like wipe his face with it and whatever. And he was like, my doctor told
New
me.
fear unlocked.
Right?
Oh.
So please sanitize.
Sanitize, guys, and wash your
Sanitize.
hands and your buttholes.
And your clitoris, thank you. Clitoris, you moles. There's some nice moles of the week. I feel like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah, thanks a million to our contributors as well.
All right.
We've got some exciting news. We've got another one.
We do.
We got a third.
Just a written one.
Oh, lovely.
A written one, okay. So my mole of the week is my boyfriend. He wanted to use food in the bedroom, but because we're both eating healthy and clean, he put protein yogurt instead of Nutella. You would just smell like
You gotta hit your macros. The fuck, like
10 grams of protein.
yeah. That's a bit much. Like
That's a bit much.
Yeah, I don't know. Like protein yogurt. I don't know. Maybe it would be a bit of a romantic buzzkill. Do you know what I mean?
think
Like
so,
even like the
yeah.
packaging or something
But
on
like,
it.
but if they're both like, these like clean eating ketosis people, they're probably like, oh, I'm so into it. Yeah, put that
Just
protein
heavy
yogurt.
breathing their keto breath on each other.
Could you imagine the smell?
I think the thing with keto, I've done keto a few times, but if you're just eating normally, you're grand. But if you're eating like bacon wrapped in mayonnaise, and if you eat loads of cheese, like obviously then you're gonna be. But if you just eat like vegetables and proteins and
You're
drink loads of
fine.
water, you're grand.
It's like I know someone who had like the gastric bypass, like the sleeve, right?
Yeah.
And then now, like lost all this weight and now has put all the weight on plus more because it doesn't change your your eating habits.
yeah, you got to change your
So
mentality.
she
in
would
your-
just eat cake and stuff again, and then slowly her like stomach would grew and grew and grew, and then it's like back to normal, and you haven't changed anything.
Yeah, I think moderation is the key.
Moderate,
no
balance.
quick fixes.
We're all
Balance.
about fucking balance, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Like, maybe you do a spin class after you've injected yourself with Monjaro. Yeah, no, no. Maybe have an apple after like you take laxatives.
True. Well, yeah, that's our lovely moles of the week. Very,
Jim Moles
very nice.
was a success.
Super fun. So we do have some news.
We do have some exciting
Danny's
news.
pregnant now.
I'm with child. That's why I'm doing keto. It's for both of us. I Nicole, the baby kid. Anyway, no. we are doing our first ever live show.
Yes, that's right, guys. We're going to be doing one in Dublin.
Yeah,
on
Tuesday, February 17th in the Workman's at the Crackdown. It's going to be
Yes.
class. Really excited for that. We're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to have some audience interaction as well.
Yeah.
And we have some moles that people have sent in, but we're going to have some live moles.
We're going to have some live
So
moles.
we've actually got a mole mic. I actually bought a mole mic, a hot mic that can go around the room.
Amazing.
So that kind of stuff is great, and we'll also do a little bit of stand up and stuff as well.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun time, and it's
Yeah.
like the first of our live shows, which we will. We're hopefully going to be doing some more
Yeah.
later on in the summertime. So that
Round
should be
the
fun.
globe.
Round the globe.
Yeah, it's a nice early one as well. It's from 7 till 8:30, so
Yeah.
no stress on a Tuesday. You'll be home by 9.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. So, yeah, thanks again for following the podcast. It's been such a joy, and we're like loving all of our subscribers and
Yeah.
all of your messages as well, and your moles
Give
of
us
the
a
week.
follow on all platforms,
Yes.
YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all that as well. And
Yeah.
thanks for the supports, thanks for the streams, thanks for the shares. See you next time.
See you soon,
later,
moles.
moles.